Typically, if you took a look at a stack like credit cards, you will break it up into four parts. The base layer is what we call is processing stack, which is about, this is the stack which connects to Visa, MasterCard, does authorization, movement of money and all that. I would say complex to build, but still commodity. I'm like, somebody who has an understanding of good Visa, MasterCard system can build. It's just a piece, you got to spend some time on it and you have to go through the certification process. The next layer is what we call is the compliance and operations layer, which is where the reporting happens. Because if you are running a system like credit card, you got to like manage treasury, you got to manage NPAs, you got to manage bureau reportings. All of that is the second layer. Slightly more complex than the first one because that's like a pure tech layer. This is more, I would say, domain specific layer. On top of it, then you have risk. Now, typically, credit card is a continuous risk product. Unlike loans where what we call is it's a file-based approach. If Avril is applying for a loan, one will go through all the documents that time and take a decisions digitally or physically. And once then money leaves the table, then it's about if you default, then the collection kicks in. But credit cards are not like that. On every day, every transaction is a risk transaction. So you have fraud scoring, you have line management, over limits, pricing, everything is very dynamic. A lot of people, like, by the way, default in credit card and then they come back. We call it pre-delinquency management. So all of that becomes a very, very, I would say, real-time layer. And then top of this is consumer features, which is what consumer care for, by the way. Everything else is below the hood. So they look for, let's say, offers, rewards, EMIs, like customer service and all that. If I repay a card, how quickly can you process it? All of that is the consumer features. So I'm just saying it's a very layered stack. So